promise.
All right, because just, well, once Jamala is back in charge, we should probably take away Sarshan, or let her kill Sarshan and figure out how that's supposed to happen.
No, Sarshan's got to die.
Oh, all right, we kill Sarshan.
Yeah.
That's the asshole that's been spreading around the shadow weapons, right?
Fucking right.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll turn him inside out. Right, Brennos?
Aye.
I have a question.
Why are you so dour?
I'm very conflicted.
You need to get you in a good fight.
Maybe you just need a lady friend. I don't know.
It's like, ew, girl.
He's been transformed.
He's been transformed. He doesn't.
He has not shown any interest in that sort of thing.
Brennos is. It is blatantly obvious that there's something he wants to talk about, but he's not talking about it.
Spit it out. I'm going to be fucking busy reading a book.
Well,
He's pretending like it's going to bother him to read a book about the laws of the city of Brad. It's not.
Yeah. You guys are about to embark on 3 weeks of training to get your level. So.
Spit it out. What's on your mind, Brennos? We're all here to help each other.
He's looking over at Val. What you know about the Gold Clan?
This would be knowledge history.
Okay. I will.
Kind of a nepotistic name.
I will use my power again. So. Oh, should I use Mythic? How the hell did I use Mythic?
Display of intelligence, one of the best powers.
Yep. Oh, and another 4 from my imp, whispering in my ear through a tattoo. We got a. Why can't I see the?
106.
106.
Okay. The Gold Clan of Dwarves, assuming he's talking about dwarves, was one of the clans that was disbanded as part of the treaty made between the Imperium and the dwarves that came from Ruach Durak. Many of their clan members were aristocrats and royals of all of dwarves on Ruach Durak and other planets. The Imperium suffers no kings, and that was one of the prices that the dwarves paid, was to basically denounce and break up that clan. There were large numbers of them arrested. Some of them were actually handed over by the dwarves to be executed. And from that point forward, there was no tracking of the lineages of the Gold Clan, at least 106, at least publicly. You're sure the dwarves, loving their traditions and everything, have kept the lineages and
rogue scholar
16 steps from, from some cousin of, like, you're pretty sure that they keep track of that knowledge, but if any of that knowledge was to
get out,
the Imperium would just confiscate it or hang a few people and be done with it.
Thanks for the list of names.
Yeah, thanks for the updated list of names.
Yeah.
We know who we need to snuff out.
Yeah.
Oh no, or if they were really cruel like they were before, we know who to ask the dwarves to hand over.
Yeah. Well, you know the saying that the dwarves paid for their safety to the Imperium. They paid with gold.
I also know that the Imperium suffers no kings.
That's correct. Well, for those of you who are unaware, well, not all, experts in dwarven history as I am,
Said he's like paying attention.
pay attention. Pay attention, Slake. You don't know this.
There's no clan gold.
Not anymore. There was. They were the royalty of the dwarves before. On Drak. And many other worlds, as a matter of fact. However, as you well know, the Imperium suffers no king, so they had to go. The disbanding of the clan was part of the price that the dwarves had to pay to join the Imperium. Those that did not do so willingly or resisted were hung as traitors, snuffed out. Since then, it has been illegal to track the
The crowns of the dwarvish kings, like all kings that are captured by the Imperium, end up in the reforged as weapons in the Undying Emperor's armory.
That's awesome. The crowns of the Gold Clan were taken, melted down, and turned into weapons for the Undying Emperor.
What were they made into?
Do I know, or just weapons?
The Imperium snuffed out so many kings that they're like big ass flails that have like all the spikes of like a bunch of beaten crowns into. The Undying Emperor's one of his favorite weapons is a monstrous flail.
Well, one of the favorite weapons of the Undying Emperor is said to be a large flail, and it's putting a bunch of crown spikes on that thing. You know. Oh, how would you do that? See, I can ask questions too.
Eamon likes this story for some reason. He thinks it's neat.
It's a good thing.
Val's like puffing his chest with pride as he's hearing a story from the Undying Emperor.
I have another question.
All hail the Undying Emperor. He's overflowing with like zeal.
Yay! I think there's some more rolls in there. If you could, all right. The Imperial Guard's not going for rolls. I understand. Anyway, as I was saying, I have another question. What brought up that question, Brennos?
Oh, nothing.
Where did you hear about the Gold Clan?
Barnabus, give me a knowledge local.
Things are whispered,
Gods. I'll take 10 and get a 62.
Brennos doesn't lie very well, but apparently there's a bit of a cover, as Trubella Kern is a monarchist that was calling for the return of the Dwarvish kings. During the election, in the last week, she was arrested by Imperial officials, and you don't know what happened to her. She received a token number of votes, like a handful of votes, that might be just like a little fuck you to the Empire.
Protest votes.
But you're not going to see her again.
Yeah. Was it from Trubella Kern, was it?
Aye.
Okay, that's a lie.
Nay.
One thing we don't do is we stay out of each other's business. So if you don't want to tell, you don't want to tell, as long as it's not going to affect the rest of us. You can let me know when you're more comfortable. When you're tired of beating your head against the wall.
Have you looked at him?
I have a question as well. What is it after I help you with your report? It's for Widget, it's not for you. Oh.
A question for me, my lady.
Yes, I'm going to need your help this summer. I hope you'll be around. I need to make my way to Drak.
Oh.
Would you be able to help me get there?
Which way would you like to travel? There are multiple.
The safest way?
All right.
We're going to Tarak, mother.
I am.
There's an army of shadows sweeping across the land there.
I'm aware.
Hopefully we can get one of the, either a dagger or a lantern or something on the way. Looking over to Barnabus.
I don't know. I mean, no one keeps a list of where their shit is kept. We have artifacts. I'm not writing down where they fucking are.
I'll see what my guy comes up with.
Widget, there may be some hope. I don't want to make
your own
promises I can't keep.
You got to make your own hope in this world. It's just kind of how it works.
But I have to get to Tarak.
I can get you to Tarak. Don't worry, Val. I'll get it to Tarak.
What's a Tarak?
It's a different world run by the Imperium.
Are there any Githyanki attacking it?
I don't fucking know. I don't live there.
Wait, that's the
There's a
place you're from. The Gladiator Planet.
Yeah?
Oh, wait. Do you want to go and make some money?
No, I'm pretty wealthy as is. I want to go kill some wizards.
Do you want to?
They also do that in the gladiatorial arenas, but...
Do you want to go and make me some money?
Pants are fancy enough. Besides, you guys are just going to spend your money on magic. We got to put an end to that, I think.
Well, someday you will punch the weave and destroy all of magic, I am sure.
Now we're talking. Where do I do that, fancy pants?
I will never tell you.
You have some suspicions, you might know.
Yes, and I'm going to keep Slick away from there. Stay away from there.
I punched the weave right in the seam.
Yeah, don't give Slake any ideas. Destroy the spire at the center of the multiverse. You know, like, yeah, that probably will have unforeseen consequences.
All right. Yeah, it sounds like a hoot.
Thank you.
So is it this table? What about this window?
You realize I'm just going to use magic to fix all the shit you make.
I'll have to, otherwise I gotta pay for it. You leave me no choice. You're forcing me to cast spells. You're making more magic in the world.
Why do you need to go to Tarak?
Because I suspect Jas will appear.
Your goddess?
Excuse me?
I suspect that my goddess will appear. Something is wrong when she is calling her servants. Her arriving.
Well, that's important.
What alignment's we just? Neutral?
I gotta double check.
Lawful.
Lawful neutral, yeah.
Lawful neutral. All right. So, I just did a quick Google search, and it's just a bunch of goth lady pictures, which I appreciate.
Goddess of magic, death, and vanity.
She's the lady from Adam's
Believe
Family.
me, you don't want to see Quintessa without her makeup. that shit takes hours. It's all forehead.
It's a mural. seen a couple of gods already. Could use to see another.
What gods have you seen?
Shiny asshole in a lake.
A shiny asshole in a lake. What? He goes by that name? Because they're going by weird names now, and shiny asshole by the lake is not the weirdest I've heard.
It's probably talking about the thing behind the light. The elf in the lady dragon.
It's the source behind the light. Yeah, I've heard that one.
If you want to see him, he's on Tarak.
Oh, speaking of pretender gods.
Giving people sunburns.
Do you remember Geode? Great dragon threatened to kill and eat us all if no one worshipped it, and I got this thing stuck to my head.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, alright. Excellent. I would very much like to kill it.
That escalated quickly.
Do you have some reasoning behind that, Barnabus?
You still got the thing in, right?
Yeah.
Does it know what you're thinking?
No, I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it would have killed me by now if it knew that.
Well, that's comforting.
Doesn't sound like a very powerful god if it doesn't know what you're thinking.
Which is exactly why we should just go and feast, my friends.
Alright, I'm in for killing a magic-using god that Barnabus pretends to worship.
My lip service is as sincere as anyone's.
Kirby.
I do suggest we do this after we raid the Ghost Lord's lair. Might find some goodies that will help.
Ooh, Sunny's like, ooh, Ghost Lord's lair. Yes. No. We gotta go to the fire plane and kill the invading army and the Gith general and find some way to keep that fucker from coming back again.
I concur.
A big interdimensional sock we stuff him in. I don't fucking know.
Well, actually, I had an idea for that. Let's say we destroy him, yeah? And he dies. Well, his spirit leaves and goes to the, travels back to the phylactery. Barnabus, do you think that
I have an idea.
discern location spell would work to find him?
I have an idea.
Is the general a genius?
Barnabas pulls out a little gem. If we
Is
could
the
stick
general-
this to his fucking forehead before picking him apart, we might have a solution.
Well, it worked for his fucking dragon too.
Well then.
Dragon's probably pretty fucking smart. They tend to be.
It looks like there's a plan.
Will this gem be
Talk
strong
about
enough?
Keep on feeding him his own dragon's tail.
Is this gem strong enough to hold this corrupt soul?
Well, I think so. He didn't tell me of any limits. Personally dropped those off, and he told me no limits to the soul that could
Did you say
inhabit it.
personally drop them off?
Yeah, he's got very few.
Still like 6 followers.
Look, it's really a back alley operation.
Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to?
He hand delivers his Christmas cards to his followers.
It's a back alley operation he's running here. I mean, he's dropping things off on his own. He's got me trying to get more followers for him. I mean, come on.
On Saturday evenings, you get sending spells that go, so what you do?
Next thing you know, he's going to have me printing off pamphlets. It's not... It's just not right.
I've got a wine and cheese at my cave.
You feel a sense of urgency from Polly.
Oh,
Oh. Just whisper it.
Master.
Oh, wow, what is it? Amongst yourselves. What is
You
it?
go off the corner.
Yeah.
You get the sense that Eamon also was thinking of something, because you
Mhm.
you notice that he perked up when you actually told him what happened in the room when the purple light happened. He walks over, but just keeps guard.
He's welcome to hear this.
I know.
You know what?
What to do with the gems?
Oh no, I totally intend to sell them. Yes.
Commune with Elder Malik.
Why don't you communicate about it?
That's what I mean.
Sick.
Okay.
Okay. Polly hops off the table. You go in a different room, like basically a bedroom. Polly turns into the little imp,
Mhm.
draws on a table the symbol of Adramalik. I think you get 6 questions.
If that's his caster level.
I think. Who's Polly? Snark.
Snark, yeah.
Commune, 6 questions, 12 level.
Right.
Okay.
Put the gems down.
Puts the gems down.
Polly communes with Adramalik and eating up each of the questions causes one of the gems to disappear.
You know what? I fucking need those, right?
Not ready yet.
I see.
Elder Malik will give you souls.
Well, I got souls I can hand. He pulls out a couple. He's got 2 soul gems
Yep.
right as is.
He says he'll pick the right ones. And he wants you to get more.
Well, I need gems for the liches. You just took my lich gems.
Not him. Elder Malik did. Get more. Get more when you bring these souls to your false god.
All right, fine. Fine.
Get more gems.
In the meantime,
Get more gems and then more gems and more gems.
I'm gonna punch you, Polly.
And fill that place with Elder Malik's souls.
Yeah, that's one way to kill a god. What do I get in exchange?
Do not ask.
What if I say no?
Elder Malik will be mad.
Oh, he's gonna be mad.
Yes.
He's gonna be fucking mad anyway. He's stuck in fucking hell. It's not exactly a nice place.
Pain, says Eamon.
I'm sorry, what?
Pain.
You're in pain?
No. Those brands you wear on your skin can cause great pain at Adramalik's whim. Do you wish to suffer hell's wrath early?
No.
I suggest you do what your familiar has said.
Take off your hat.
He has a hat?
Yeah, because he's got gross fucking horns and flakes.
Takes off his hat,
Don't give it to me, you fucking flakes.
shakes them out.
Turn around. Barnabus. Bang in the back of the head.
Ah! One of his horns falls off.
Here's a pair of pliers. I want a tooth by the end of the night.
Okay, he Picks up the pliers. Is this necessary?
No. It's amusing.
All right. Walks into the other room.
Oh, make sure it's one of the front ones so I can see it.
Brennos, I've got a toothache. Could you help me remove this one?
You sure?
Yes.
You're very annoyed.
Just save it, says Sonny. Brennos will pop him one in the face. Like,
He takes the pliers and he rips up the tooth.
Oh yeah, give it here. We're gonna use it to scry on you if you ever disappear.
we're just looking at the shitty, moldy bits of horn.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
fucking
a bit of
everywhere.
You know, when we go to that hell place, we're gonna have to get you. Is it a toading if you're an Asmodean, or is it called it something else?
We can atone.
Get this taken care of. It's fucking disgusting.
Much appreciated.
You don't sound appreciative.
It's the missing tooth.
Ah, yeah.
Why don't you just atone him?
I can't atone.
Sure you can.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
atone him.
I can
Spell
atone.
because he's all corrupted with chaos and his fucking growth.
If you want him if you wanted him atoned, just say you want him fucking atoned.
Fine, I want him fucking atoned.
All right then, bring me a fucking diamond. Fucking atone him. It's limited wish. I wish you atoned.
But no, that seems a little expensive. Is a regular atonement that much? What does a regular atonement cost?
He didn't do it on purpose, so you need a focus of 500 gold pieces.
I don't know, 5,000 gold. I would spend 5,000 gold to bring him back to life. Let it get.
It's 1,500 for a limited wish.
I would spend 1,500 to bring him back to life.
You're right. He's you need to spend both of that, says Sonny, unless you want him to be reincarnated.
Barnabus is like, huh. He looks at Eamon. What's your favorite animal? He casts spells, Sonny.
I prefer to stay as I am. Flakes and falling off horns and missing teeth over turning into anything else.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll get your teeth back soon. We can grow new ones
Are we
shortly.
collecting each other's teeth now?
No, we're not. Why would we do that? I hope we're not. You don't.
Dogger, stay still.
No one is collecting my teeth.
Do her teeth come out? There's the inside joke is she's actually very, very old.
Very, very old. She has a mantle of immortality, which gets rid of
All right.
age penalties.
So the party has talked about a few things. They've got some plans for mid-year, as well as a bunch of places to hit after their training. I do have Widget sending to Agony.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
So, We could send it from here, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you doing it on your own or like?
Widget sendings. I'll create a page. Widget. Now Widget can cast sending?
Yep. I'm a wizard. We'll be going through another training cycle. How you doing? Going through some training soon.
You want to write this one out because it's
Sure.
a good way to potentially end the night.
Here, it's under correspondence divinations. Widget sendings.
I thought of the name of tonight's game. I'll wait till we get there.
Punch in the mouth.
Nope.
All right.
You know it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, right?
Remember, you knocked my tooth out?
I have a feeling that the stomping upstairs is my wife coming downstairs with my cell phone to wave it in my face and say, "Go to bed, asshole." Oh.
Thinking all this typing might be making for some shitty video, so maybe you guys want to tell us what's going on.
Well, I knew exactly what you were asking, so I wrote simultaneously Agony's response.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Widget.
How you doing? There's a new horde to split in which you are owed a share, to which you have share. Any insight on the hush? Steelrose.
I am changed. I have avoided the call of the Drakhorn. Tracking wearer of the white mask. They are important. I will return shortly. Agony of acid.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, might be getting company.
Whoa.
Agony of acid.
What?
Yep, he might be agony of ice by the time he gets back. Who knows?
Okay. He was not aggressive or...
No. He seemed very, almost like he was hunting something.
So normal then.
Wait, we're getting agony back? Yeah, that's all right. Aside from, all the spell casting and dragon breath weapons and stuff, but, you and I could hang out inside of furnaces.
But
Well, you might not be able to do that now.
Oh.
he
yeah.
will be a black dragon now.
Well, unless he's maybe like one of them.
A hybrid.
Yeah.
Like the red dragons that, like, the green dragons that were breathing fire on the fire plane.
Sure.
Yeah, so.
Oh, we already paid Jamala, by the way. We gave her 2 green dragons.
Well, that's handy. What about their hordes?
Forgot all about them.
How do you forget about dragon hordes?
It was very hot.
Oh, yeah,
Fire
we're going to the plate of fire, all right.
Can you write down what your friend said?
Oh yeah, Sonny will write it down. Not Sonny. Widget will write it down.
Okay.
He'll write down both because he didn't say anything too strange. Like he won't modify what he wrote down. Like it won't. Like what he said, he won't change.
Okay, so there's one big noun in there that.
The Drackhorn.
Right.
Knowledge Arcana?
I called it the Hush. He said the Drackhorn.
Yeah, give me a knowledge arcana. Barnabus probably.
Pretty certain it was a fucking cello.
This is I take 20, use a mythic point, all the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles, sure.
Yeah. So, alright. 1d6 plus 20 plus mythic plus. Oh, I gotta see if Agony can. Or Agony can help first. He helps. Do this. Alright, so 1d6 plus.
This reminds me of
plus
Darius. No, Darian? Damien. Damien's treatment of
measly.
Measly.
Yeah. Plus 5 plus 4 plus 12 plus 20. Yeah. Getting anything? No, he'll even cast a spell to think of this, so plus 7.
What do I know?
134. It was designed in the year.
The
Thogrim aids you for a +2.
The Drackhorn is a
36.
ancient
Oh, yeah.
draconic artifact. When you blow it upon a world, all dragons can hear its call and can be drawn to its call, like drawn to its location. It also can communicate through notes if you are in the know. The last time it was used was when the Imperium was fighting and hunting dragons on Volcanica.
It's an Imperial artifact?
No, it's a draconic artifact.
Oh, it's okay.
But the last time it was used
Was when the Imperium.
when the dragons were all going, wake up, wake the fuck up, we're getting hunted.
Yeah.
And great flights of dragons happened afterwards.
Did
So
Dwaki?
this is going to wait. That horn, the Drackhorn, probably woke up every single person with dragon or draconic blood on all of Volcanica.
Alright, so every dragon. Has anyone seen Dwaki?
That was exactly my question. Have we seen Dwaki?
Last time we saw Dwaki, he was visiting Amadeus in prison, so weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, good luck to him. Because that thing, the Hush was the Drackhorn. That draws every dragon to it in the world. Last used when the Imperium was hunting dragons.
Barnabas, with your 134, you
36.
think you know the last known location of the Drackhorn. It may have now moved, but
Might be worth investigating. Yeah.
they suspect that you know that there is a sage on Volcanica, or someone very knowledgeable about dragons, that has been looking for it, and the place where you would start looking for it is the last known location. Let me find a note. Giant DM hint as I pull out this book that is called the Rise of Tiamat.
Rise. Tamayut. Tiamat.
Somewhere, and here's why the Imperium never found it. somewhere in the sea of ice was the last known location of the Draghorn. They think it's in some frost dragon's lair in an iceberg somewhere, or like on a big sheet of ice, or like somewhere really inhospitable that the Imperial ships at the time just couldn't get to.
Yeah. Well, the last known location, suspected anyway, is in some white dragon's hoard inside an iceberg floating within a sea of ice.
And then, because you rolled 134, you also know the name of the tiefling sage sorcerer that was known to be searching out its location. Her name is Macath the Crimson.
Macath the Crimson is a sage you had been looking for its last known location. It should be worth speaking to.
She's a member of the
Excuse me.
we had mentioned this a couple of games ago.
Oh,
Right.
all the way at the bottom.
She's a member of the Grand Lodge of the Arcane Union,
Okay.
which is the affiliation of arcane
Yeah.
casters that fall underneath the laws and purview of the Church of Asmodeus.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is about, it obviously, somebody's picked it up and used it. To what end?
So, see, Eamon, so that's bad news for you, because now you can't even be my favorite tiefling.
Agony is saying in his sending that he avoided the call of the Draghorn.
Did he say how?
You don't think it compulses you.
Oh, it's just a.
It'll just wake you the fuck up and tell you stuff if you know how to interpret the
notes.
notes.
Right.
No, he didn't say how. There's only 25 words.
Oh, fair enough.
It's been at least 1,000 years since that thing is
Yeah.
blown up.
I suspect it just confers information as long as you can interpret the notes. So.
How big a set of fucking lungs do you need to blow that thing?
Well, it's an artifact, so it's magical. So I don't think it really matters.
Well, it's an artifact for dragons.
Yeah, but it's magic. So sometimes.
So is the fucking book in
Well,
the
it's
basement
like-
of the...
If a halfling casts a fireball, it's the same size fireball as a giant casting fireball.
The Draghorn is probably pretty big. Like as in,
Yeah.
it might be heavy for a weak person to carry.
Now to move it, that's another different story altogether. Yeah, it's made for dragons, so one would expect. It's pretty fucking big.
Do dragons have lips?
Kind of, but some of them got like fangs that stick out.
It makes it hard to blow horns. I've never seen a toothy trumpet player.
People who know how to play it properly can limit its communication to those of different draconic types, like all
Oh, that's
chromatic
cool.
dragons
Yeah.
or metallic dragons.
Could we use this thing to try to wake up Bahamut?
We would have to be on the same plane as Bahamut.
It was made from the horn of a Phelamon, the once red dragon consort of Tiamat. The rod of a Phelamon was the thing that also represented the pact between Githyanki and red dragons.
Okay, that's important.
So it's made from the same stuff from the same dragon who also brokered the pact between Githyanki and
It is made from the horn of the dragon that former consort of Tiamat herself. But this dragon also broken the pact between the Gith and Dragon kind. I am not a believer in coincidence, so that's not good news.
Do you think the general did it?
The general who rides the dragon?
Hmm.
It's not impossible, is it?
He's on the wrong plane.
Well, the hash happened some time ago.
They're able to travel through planes quite easily.
True. Have you been watching your tower?
The hush happened on the 10th week of winter. The attack on Overlook happened. This happened during the great funerals and Amadeus' trial. So the attack happened like 10 days before the.
So the Lich might not have even been reformed yet. Probably not the Lich. Because he reformed somewhere and he'd have to jack his ass.
It could have been. It was 2 weeks prior that the attacks happened. So it's possible, depending on how he rolled on his 2d4 or 1d10 or whatever.
Well, he would have to regrow himself. He'd have to go get new treasure. He'd need to then.
I mean, treasure's already there. And he's like, here you go.
Whoa. As
His-
much
his
as
outfits.
mysteries are good, I am going I think the only one of us who works tomorrow morning. I need to pull the plug, at least for me.
I think this is a good place to leave it. The next 3 weeks are training for your levels.
Oh, one more thing, everyone. I have finished my thesis. I am going to, first I'm going to learn how to bind books, and I'm going to bind it in a book. Who wants a copy? Because it's going to be hot. Let me tell you.
Oh, it's good.
People, I will sign your copies. It'll be worth something in the future.
There'll be a bunch of posers like the ones who read like the shit that Einstein wrote. It's like, oh, I'm reading Theory of Relativity.
Widget is interested in a copy.
With their scarves, pretending to be all smart.
At the coffee shop, yeah.
At the coffee shop.
Widget and Sunny both would take copies. Widget is legitimately interested, and Sunny will humor you.
Excellent. Go ahead during this break for Christmas and all that. Level up your characters to 15. Also, you can divide the treasure, or as you see fit, or we can do that one night, just not as a game.
I think, yeah, there's a lot of like rolling off that we need to do for a bunch of the items.
And then, I'll tell you what events happen while you're training. Basically, the next 3 blocks. There's this Festival of Lights. They're electing the Grand Elder. The Overlook caravans to Karak bump into some giants, and like there's a bunch of things that are happening while.
Yep.
You're also going to learn that Sunny, through talking to Jamala, you missed your opportunity to attack all the generals that were at that place because they start leaving, and they are leaving via other means.
Yep.
So.
Don't worry, we'll just kill whoever the guy is.
Yeah.
We're gonna show up, and whoever's there is gonna die.
Yep.
If anything, doing it in pieces makes it easier.
I know. It's just.
And then what I do want to know, you had a bunch of things. Ghost Lord's Lair.
Yeah, we need to add that somewhere. Yeah. Ghost Lord Lair.
I've got 2 characters out of 3 who are voting for the sewer.
Okay, Ghost Lord's Sewer. And what is the other?
Plane of Fire. We still have to.
Oh, and then go to the Plane of Fire to see if anything is remaining.
Yeah.
Well, whoever
Sorceon,
free
Sorceon's
Jamala.
still
We have to
there.
kill, what's his name? Sorchin?
Sorceon, yeah.
Sorchin?
See what you could learn.
Yeah.
Aragathos did return with Bram, and there's.
Yep.
Well, we're going to be talking with the Imperial Administrator.
Right, okay.
Hopefully we should find
And we're gonna go like this is.
Are you doing any of these 3 things before the meeting with the Imperial Administrator?
No.
Okay, so, and then, depending on what the Imperial Administrator sets you to, which one of these things are you going to do in which order? Ghost Lord Sewer, Plane of Fire.
Barnabus just points out that there might be other adventurers that know about the Ghost Lord Lair, so Abyssal and
Adam thinks sewer, plane of fire, sewer. Ghost Lord, Brennos wants it that way. Sunny and Widget would go sewer, plane of fire.
You wanted to go to
Sunny wants sewer, plane of fire, Ghost Lord. Widget wants sewer, Ghost Lord, plane of fire. Brennos wants plane of fire, sewer, Ghost Lord.
Perfect, thanks. Which one should I prepare first, you ask?
I think sewer is the easiest one. It's the closest one.
The sewer?
And Contessa wanted to go to
In the middle of the year.
That's the middle of the year. That's midsummer.
still. Okay.
Um,
all your shit's ready, you assholes.
Okay, so I'm writing down sewer first?
Yeah, we'll do sewer first.
Second plane of fire, 3 ghost lords.
Sewer feels like a warm-up, like we're getting back in the adventuring game before we hit the full-on assault on the plane of fire.
Okay. Also, the Imperial Administrator might say, you left the demon in the sewer, go fucking kill it!
Then there's Barnabus. Fucking pipe.
Right here's some nature pay, go fucking kill it!
I was busy.
Yeah.
Marty.
All right,
Okay. Name for tonight's game.
Oh, done time.
Done time?
Yes.
Not
Because we're
downtime,
done
it's
with
done. Because we're done with downtime. Alright.
Okay.
Mark is very happy with his pun.
I am very happy with my pun.
And I need to go to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, dude. We'll see ya. Enjoy your break.
Yeah. Have a good trip, Ahmed.
Yeah, thanks. Quick questions.
Yeah.
It's a DM related one. So,
Okay, so well, let's do this after the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, done time? Sure.
Done time.
Done time.
Done.
All right, for those watching on YouTube where this video will appear, thanks to your support, and as always, we hope you enjoy our insanity as much as we do. Peace, have a good night.
Bye.
Night, guys.
Just give me a sec on it, I'll end the stream.
Okay.